list of ingredients. Here I have some cutlets of yellowfin ahi tuna. We also have some cilantro, garlic, parsley, green beans, carrots, sesame seeds, spam, onion, butter. We have the ripe plantain. We have a rehydrated California chili. We have some shrimp. We have wine, olive oil, and salt and pepper. First thing we do is we add a little bit of salt and pepper to our ahi tuna. We'll do this and we add a little bit of the sesame seeds over the top, just like that. And we're going to add a few of these pieces of garlic, just randomly, different places. And we're going to set them right here in our oil, nice and hot. Alright, so they've been cooking for about a minute. What we want to do is get a little bit of the color right on top of the tuna. Just a little caramelization, like that. And this is going to cook for about 4 minutes. When cooking ahi tuna, because it is such a delicate fish and so fresh, we want to cook it medium rare. We want to make sure that the center part of it is nice and pink. This does not take a long time. And this right here is ready to come out. As it sits, it's going to cook a little bit further. Alright, so we have fried our plantains that are nice and ripe, and the sweetness of it, it is just incredible. And we're going to set them right here on the side. We want to make sure we cook them so they're still pliable. This is part of the plate presentation. Real hot pan, the real hot skillet, we're going to take the spam and we're going to place them right in here. And what we want to do is we want to sear all 4 sides of it. We want these spams to have different shades of color. You'll be able to notice them very nicely as we make our plate presentation. In the same pan, we're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, and we're going to take the shrimp, we're going to toss it a little bit, and we're going to sear them. We want these to get nice and pink. Just a little salt and pepper. Look at the nice color our shrimp is gotten. We flipped it, we made sure that they're fully cooked, and we're going to place them right here, right next to the other components. We'll put a little bit of this chopped onions so that we can sear the vegetables. We drain the water and we're going to toss them right in. Our carrots and our green beans that we have cut in half, put them together. No garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper. And we're going to toss them a few times. Alright, our vegetables are going to cook for about 1.5 minutes. You can also blanch these ahead of time and it will take you just a flash cooking, just a real good toss. Alright, so we're going to keep them aside here, and the carryover cooking will take care of the rest. So now, here we are. This is the halfway point of making the dish, making all the preparations. We're going to make the chimichurri sauce, and for that we have this parsley, which we're going to put right here in the blender. We're going to put this much cilantro. We're going to add 1 garlic. We're going to add this chili. We're going to add some oil, mostly all of it. We're going to add a little bit of white wine, just a little splash, like that, and some salt and pepper. This we're going to cover, and we're going to puree. Very good. We take out our puree. Here's our chimichurri. This we're going to use to coat our shrimp and also to decorate our plate. Very basic beurre blanc. All we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of oil, just a little bit, just a little dab. And in a temperature about medium, we're going to add this onions or shallots, just like that. And what we want to do with these, we want to just sweat them a little bit. Temperature is going to be very important, that we don't overheat the butter so that it doesn't break. You can also look at recipes of beurre blanc, but let's follow this recipe and see how it works out for us. I'll use a little bit of fresh thyme. I am out of fresh thyme, so I'll use a little bit of this dry thyme. All this will be strained here in just a minute. So now these have been sweating for some time. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to deglaze that pan with this white wine. Now I want to evaporate most of the wine. And I'm going to add a little bit of salt and pepper right here. That should be fine. Alright, we're going to let this get almost to a point where it's dry. And at that point, we're going to add our butter and make the liquid that will flavor our tuna with sweet plantains and shrimp. Alright, so we have dried most of the liquid. Now what we're doing is we're bringing the temperature down a little bit so then we can begin to add the soft butter. So we're going to add the butter in small amounts. And we're going to do that. We're going to start stirring it. This is a beurre blanc, it's a butter sauce. There's many different variations of it, but this is a basic technique that is used to make the sauce. It's a very delicate sauce, but the flavor is unbelievable. Alright. So the butter is melting a little bit, but it's creating a little bit of an emulsion with the reduction that we made. A little bit of the onion or shallot flavor, a little bit of the thyme flavor, a little bit of the black pepper flavor. There we go. Just a little bit more, and this sauce will be ready for service. You try to do this just as you're ready to serve the dish. The closer you get to service, the nicer your sauce is going to look. This is a very delicate sauce that breaks very easily. But it will look great, and you can do it. It can be done by me. Alright, so we got the sauce ready here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to strain it. And our sauce is ready to be served. We are ready to plate up this wonderful dish. And what we're going to do is we're going to take 2 pieces of plantain. And we're going to set them right in the center of the plate. I'm going to fold this one because it might just be a little too long. And I'm going to take another piece. This is really nice and sweet. And we're going to make a type of a cross or a bow tie, just like that. On top of that, we're going to add some of these vegetables. Just a little group like that. Try to keep them right in the center of the plate. We're going to take a piece of our tuna. Maybe 1 piece right there. Just like that. I'm going to take a couple of these shrimp and just take them here for a little swim in this chimichurri sauce. Just slightly. So all we're going to do with them is that we're going to take them out and we're going to cross them. Just like that. Lovely. And we're going to place them right on top and balance them right on top. This piece of tuna should be a little bit bigger, but that was the only size I was able to find at the store. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a few pieces of this Spam. We're going to place them in different areas. It's going to give it a nice little color, and it will complement the plantain with its saltiness, because the plantain is nice and sweet. So what we do now is we're going to take a little bit of the beurre blanc and we're going to drizzle a little bit right off the fish. Just like that. We'll just drizzle a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of this chimichurri sauce and we're going to add a few dots. Maybe one here, a little bit there, one more in the back. We're going to take a little piece of the cilantro leaf and we're going to place it here where it could be seen nice and beautifully. Well, my friends, thank you very much for watching me make this exciting dish of tuna with shrimp chimichurri, Spam, and sweet plantain. Remember, your food is your health. Live and enjoy your life. Until next time.
siempre